Hello there, I'm LD, and in today's video, I'm reviewing Powerborne Heroes, a Palladium add-on made by Runnyhero. They also made some hero packs for Fisks, which you'll probably notice some pull in this because the powers in this add-on are tied to suits, which they are very interesting. They're very well made. I'm excited to show you them in this review. The mod as well as the map I'm using in this video will be linked in the description below, as usual, as well as possibly some other links like a Discord or things like that. I've been meaning to ask Runnyhero for the past few days, but every time I've gone to ask, I've had a bit of anxiety about it, so I haven't ended up doing it. But I'm saying it here because now I have to do it because I've said in this video. So possibly that after I've asked. That's what with the preamble I think we're going to need for this. So let's get into the review. I hope you enjoy. Now, the first power we're going to be going over is Captain America's power. But first, just an explanation on certain things with the powers in this add-on. So each power, each suit has an experience system. There is an experience system in the add-on, and each suit has their own experience level and levels. And each level grants you a skill point. So far, the ways I've found to gain experience are by using your abilities and killing entities. And if you kill entities with abilities, it gives you a ton of experience. So, you know, if you want to farm experience, maybe start a mob farm of some kind. But first things first, our first power we're going to go over, Captain America. Now, the Captain America power is, I think, one out of two of the powers in the add-on. Well, even then, actually, it's the only power in the add-on that is acquired that you can get by purely crafting with it. One of the first things you're going to need, or one of the first two things you're going to need, is a Vibranium Shield and a Super Soldier Serum. Now, you get a Vibranium Shield with 4 iron, 4 Vibranium, and 1 shield. I am now going to put an image on screen of what a Vibranium Meteorite looks like. With a Vibranium Meteorite, you can find Vibranium and Titanium, which are two materials you are going to need for crafting in this add-on, as well as most add-ons. The Vibranium Meteor is a base Palladium feature, to be clear. So, let's get to crafting. Take our shield, put it in the middle. We take our Vibranium ingots and we put them around the shield, and then we take our iron ingots and put them in each corner, which gives us our Vibranium shield, which has 1.6 attack speed and 7 attack damage, which is quite good, if I do say so myself, which I do. I should just double check something. Oh god. Okay, okay. Yeah, I haven't got okay. I do need to check if I'd reset the advancements for this. I have. So yeah, this is pretty decent damage. I would use this as just a weapon generally if I was just in a survival playthrough, not even just for the power that it provides. So then you have your regular Vibranium Shield, but now you need to make it into the Captain America, generic shield. I'm also gonna take some other dye here as well. So you got your Vibranium Shield, and then you put your dyes up here, all around here, to make your shield whatever color. I don't think the color explicitly matters for crafting recipes. I don't know if it has to be red, white, and blue. Which is why I'm going to craft it like this, and then check. You can change the color at any. I think. Well, to be fair, you get the star in the middle. Like, or you can make it purely green. You can customize the color of your shield. Anyway, is what I'm trying to say. So you can personalize your shield if you want to. But I can't remember if it has to be this in color specifically to make the Captain America power. Now we're going to need our Super Soldier Serum. So our Super Soldier Serum is made with a golden apple. I'm just going to put up the recipe with JEI, just because I don't trust myself. So, a golden apple. 1 potion of strength, tier 2. 1 potion of regeneration, tier 2. 1 potion of leaping, tier 2. And 1 potion of swiftness, again, tier 2. And that gives you your Super Soldier Serum. Now, you can use this to grant yourself enhanced stats. Of course, this gives you all of the aforementioned effects, and as well as your plus 6 attack damage, plus 6 attack damage, plus 40 speed. All very good. You could just consume this, but what we're going to do to gain our power is, well, go over here and craft it in our tailoring bench. The recipe for the tailoring bench is 1 pair of shears, 1 basic fabric of any kind, and 2 logs of any planks of any kind. With the tailoring bench, you can also find this in the ruined multiversal structures that Palladium adds on a rare chance. Well, not rare chance, but as there's a few variants, and one of them has the tailoring bench in it. Then you're going to need 24 diamonds, 18 light blue fabric, 8 red fabric, 6 white fabric, and 4 iron ingots. So let's grab all of that. I have it in here. You're going to need your vibranium shield. I think you will need it with the Captain America design. And you put that in here. We have all of our items. We have our vibranium shield to allow us to craft this. And then we can create the Captain America suit. We did it. Obviously, I have one set up here just for display. But I do have everything set up to show you how to get each power. So let's put it on, shall we? Let's put on this suit. So, boom. You get the advancement, the First Avenger. And this gives you 20 armor and 8 toughness, which is very nice indeed. Now, whilst wearing this suit on its own, you get the Rising Uppercut ability, and your damage is increased to 3 at base. So you get quite a good. To be fair, could well, let's show the damage first, and then I'm going to see if I can use this to do a sort of cheeky jump of some kind. So that does 3 damage. Because I could probably use this to as like a long jump, not a long jump, a high jump of some kind. Double use. Damage and movement with style. Now, a lot of the abilities for this are going to require you to have your vibranium shield in your hand. Seeing as, I mean, it is one of the more iconic Captain America, pieces. Also, with Powerborne Heroes, you can toggle it so that so that instead of having like a Captain America skin, as you can see I have on right now, instead it just looks like it's your skin wearing a suit. Oh, that looks a bit weird. But yeah. So that is an option for you that you can do. And obviously when holding the shield, you do 9 damage. And seeing as the shield is a built-in part of this power, really, you're probably always going to be holding it. Then we have the shield throw, which is you hold down R and you left it. Boom. I know. I love the animation on this as well. Absolutely amazing. Like, it looks very... Can you... I haven't tested. You can unlock a ricochet for this, which I'll show you obviously in a minute. I wanted to test if I could sort of. Okay. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh. Does it bounce? Oh, it bounces. I didn't realise it did that. That's very cool. I thought it was just just like a projectile. Generally, I didn't realise it could like proper bounce. Okay, that's very nice. Oh my god, I have -2. Okay, never mind. That's an F-sag thing anyway. So yeah, experience. You gain experience by using abilities. I don't know if it's every ability. I tested this with Sentry, and I gained experience by using my abilities. I don't know if it has to be on an entity, like a. I nearly said some entity husk. I don't know if it has to be explicit. That'd be right. On an actual, like, I don't know if the dummy counts, is what I'm trying to say. I'm not going about it the best way. I don't know if the dummy counts for, gaining experience. Oh, there you go. Oh, ooh. God, that was... Okay, yeah, there you go. I gained... Was that just from the Rising Uppercut? No, yeah. So if you like combo stuff, you do. Oh, that's that's real good. Oh. Okay, yeah, that's Oh, so you can double hit as well. Good to know. Good to know. So yeah, it's very fun. Yeah, I do love the way this is stylized. It's all very, very exciting. And you have a little on your ability bar. You have an indicator of your XP as well, which is very nice. As well as you can see your skill points or your level. I mean, which is also very nice. I keep messing that up. But yeah, I'm gonna cheat. You can cheat if you want, if you're doing cheats, or you can do this. You know, the professional way. That's not the correct word. The traditional way. That's what I meant to say. Captain America, I would like 50 XP, please. Also, every time you level up, you get your Captain America, or Sentry, or for reached level, insert level here, +1 skill point. So what should we do first? Do you think? We have the speed and double jump, shield bounce, and the shield rush. So let's do the shield bounce because that just looks really fun. When for those in like when you do it, God, that's lovely. You can really just see the effort that was put into this. It's very much, and it's especially interesting. I don't think I've seen many Palladium add-ons do things like this. Oh God. Yeah, try me, mate. Oh God, no, not the bunny. Oh, it's so fun. It is very fun. I don't want to understate. It's very fun to just play about with this. Like, I was so excited. I was so excited to do this review because I was messing about with this, and I'd heard of Powerborne Heroes, but I hadn't really played around with it too much. And it is very, very fun. So, then we have. Should we have enhanced speed? Because you're a super soldier, and then we also have double jump. Because, we're doing Hollow Knight stuff here. I got my Mothwing cloak, don't you know? Like, I'm doing that. I'm that far into Hollow Nest. I did all that. Yeah. So, that is one of our stat increases. And then we have the Shield Rush, which you only have to be holding the shield for. This is on our ability 2, and we can just ram into enemies, doing 10 damage, which is very, very nice. Yes, I can see this being comboed very well. Throwing that and then going into a. Okay, well, it wasn't done on cooldown, so let's try that one more time. Doing that and then going into a bam and then uppercut. You can combo this very nicely. So let's increase our level once more to level 4. And then we will do increase attack damage. Summon a few more husks. Yeah, come over here, lads. So I can do that. Hey, you, mate. Yeah. Oh. Who's next? Come at me. Yeah. Okay, it's so fun. So at night you can get a decent amount of XP with this. Level 5, defense upgrades. Now we have. Oh, I think that's the same. I think that's the same amount of defense plus 40. I can't see what the difference is, but I'm assuming it's more of an under the hood thing. If I had apothic attributes installed, I might be able to check what it meant, but I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna. So now that I've shown you roughly how this system works, I'm just gonna give myself, I'm just gonna cheat it. I know, cheating, it's frowned upon, but increase your attack speed while in constant combat. Okay, let's summon a few more husks. Right, I feel like this is constant combat. Okay, I think that is noticeably faster. It might just be in my head, but it seems faster. Oh, I can do multiple at once. Oh my god, I can do... Oh my god, I can uppercut multiple husks at once. That's brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. That is. Oh my goodness. And as well, it's a shield, so you can just block with this as well. Like that is a lovely jubbly. Now, let's give ourselves some more XP. Okay. And I'm gonna start giving myself 200 instead of. Okay, there you go. Level 10. I think 10 is the max level. Shield Slam. Slam ground, knocking back nearby entities, stronger when used from the air. Yeah, Summoner. Okay, I keep doing that. Yeah, summon a bunch of husks. Ground Slam! Oh! Okay. That is brilliant. Okay, let's, yeah. That is... Okay, that is lovely. Okay. So this is very fun. It's basically, you know, I think you get the gist. It's very fun to mess about with. A Vibranium Absorption. Shield loses 50% less durability when blocking increase overheat threshold. I didn't even realize. I suppose, I'm guessing what that means is that if I get hit enough, my shield will overheat. Or maybe it's for multiplayer with beam attacks, your shield can overheat. I didn't realise that. That's even cooler. That's even cooler. Your shield can overheat. Oh my god. Okay. Then Super Soldier 3, reduce ability cooldowns by 25%. And then the last but not least, Spinning Shield. Release your shield to orbit around you, damaging entities in its path. More husks. We all know my hatred for husks. The amount of times they've killed me in playthroughs. So this is really nice for me, really, you know. What's cathartic? It's I don't know. Great. Okay. It's very cool. Captain America's power is very cool. And that's a trend, really. With most of these powers, they're pretty sick. So, that was, I believe, everything with Captain America. I do have some things written down so that I can see if I've... Yeah, okay, I've gone over obtainment. I've gone over most of this stuff. I've gone over you can customize your shield with dyes. And the last but not least part is... You can get different suit types. I'm going to go over how you get suit scrolls at the end, but you can get different variant suits. The Captain, Bucky, Hydra Supreme, Civil Warrior, the First Avenger. I think my favourite is the First Avenger out of all of these. So this unlocks a new tab in your accessories menu, and you can just go to different accessories. So there's the Bucky variant, which I'm assuming is meant to be Bucky Barnes. Civil Warrior, which does look quite nice. They're very mechanical. The Hydra Supreme, which I think is a variant of Captain America. I'm not 100% sure. Well, I'm sure most of these are probably variants of Captain America, but still I'm not 100%. But, you know, that's a bit Soldier Boy, really, isn't it? A bit, you know... a bit reminiscent. Although I suppose this probably came out before Soldier Boy, but still. The Captain. This looks alright. This is, you know, this is alright as it goes. And then the First Avenger, which I quite like because I like the leather strap. Yeah. And then, you know, how does this look with my skin? Oh, yeah, actually, this suits my skin. Okay. So yeah, you have bunch of different variants that you can get. Bunch of different options. Bountiful free. Can I do that? Can I? No, I don't. Okay, I don't know. Oh, I still love that you can do that. That's really cool. Okay, so that was Captain America. So up next we have Thor. Now, how do you get Thor's power, I hear you ask, looking at me? Well, for Thor's power, it's a bit more of a complicated span of things to do. So for Thor's power, you're going to have to leave the sanctity of your home, your little starter dirt hut, or your massive mansion if you're one of those players, or if you're me, a little wooden shack, because I'm not good enough to make anything too complex. Then you're going to have to go out, and you're going to have to find Mjolnir. A wild Mjolnir has appeared. You find this is the actual structure. You find this out in the wild. It's got a few ores in it. Mjolnir's at the very bottom. There's also Uru here. You're going to need Uru later. Take this. Trust me, you're going to need it. You're going to want to take it. I'll tell you why later, but just for now, grab that. Get it. Get a diamond pick. Get that. So Mjolnir. Now, if I try to pick up Mjolnir now, it will say I'm not worthy. Because I'm not worthy. You think you can just find Mjolnir and just be immediately worthy? God, no. You got to put some effort in. So what you're going to need to do is you need to find a plains village. There's one quite close to here, luckily for me. You need to find yourself a plains village, and you're going to need to have killed 200 hostile mobs, which you have a counter here. I've killed 40 in the span of this video, because that was at 0 before. So it'll be pretty easy for you to do that, and you're also going to have to defeat a raid. You don't need to find a plains village, to be clear. You can find any village as long as you do a raid here and win. You can get here at the village, and then you get your successfully defend a village from a raid. And that unlocks you the worthy advancement. Complete the goals to become worthy. I'm not doing all that. I'm going to give myself the command /Powerborne worthy me, and it gives me the worthy advancement. You can also, to be fair, do the /advancement grant me from Powerborne, and then find the right advancements for worthiness and give them to yourself. I'm not doing all that. I've just cheated it in, and you can do that, which is nice quality of life. It's nice quality of life to just be able to do that in creative if you don't want to mess about with, getting worthiness. So you do all that. Let's pretend here. Let's roleplay. Let's say I've done all that. Let's say I'm on my playthrough and I've done all that. Oh God, it was so hard to do that raid. God, I've earned this. I've really earned this. Yeah, really earned this. I go over here, and I boom. Oh wait, let's pretend. Boom. Whosoever holds this hammer, lift Mjolnir and become Thor. I didn't write Mjolnir properly. I didn't put the little things above the O, the two little dots. But it doesn't matter. So when you first get Mjolnir and this power. Obviously, you have 20 armor and 16 toughness. 16 toughness is very good indeed. So you first get the hammer, and obviously your powers are reliant on the hammer. You can summon the hammer by pressing B, which is proper. Like, you can summon this from quite far away as well. Like, if I go all the way over to this ridge up here, and I go into over a shoulder cam, and I press B. To me, my Mjolnir. Yeah, there you go. So let's go back to here. So your first two abilities are one to charge Mjolnir by pressing ability 1. Takes a minute. Takes a little minute. And you can only charge for so long before it has to recharge, and then you can charge for the cooldown. You have to wait for the cooldown to wear off, and then you can recharge again after a bit. But charging a bit, we unlock our Lightning Blast, which does 5 damage. And then we also have our Mjolnir Throw, which is used with right click. So that bar charges up, you let go, and you can throw Mjolnir, and it is 16 damage. I don't think it goes through enemies just yet. Yeah, it doesn't. Now, if you throw, to be fair, because it returns to you, you can throw it and then move in the way of someone, and it returns to you. That's very nice. And you can also fly. It's not easy to fly. You need to hold down the throw Mjolnir and double jump, and then you can go into flight with Mjolnir, which is very nice indeed, if I do say so myself, and I do say so myself. This is honestly probably my favourite power out of all of these. This is my favourite one. I really like it. I really like the way it's made. So you know, I'm gonna probably chat about it a bit too much. Also, I don't think your armor has durability. So obviously, you only need to either recap your vibranium shield or get. Actually, does Mjolnir have durability? No, unbreakable. Yeah, so Mjolnir, you can't break Mjolnir. So that's, yeah, you're pretty set. And you do 13 damage, which is very nice. But obviously, we're not here for any of this. You're here to watch me upgrade and explain all of these abilities. Also, minus 65 hunger drain. That's pretty alright. I need to give myself my golden carrots. I nearly forgot. I'm the golden carrot guy. What am I without my golden carrots? Okay, there you go. So yeah, obviously your ability is tied to holding Mjolnir. So let's upgrade let's increase our levels. So add 4. Yeah. Let's get ourselves to level 5. Okay. So we have 5 skill points. Mjolnir, throw, lightning. So you do this. This doesn't naturally change your throw. Instead, what you do is you shift and you press the ability you press to throw, and it takes up your ability bar, and you select the throw you want to do. Charge this up. Boom! Boom! There you go! Bam! Bam! Yeah, you can do that. You can do it. You know, it's very strong. It's very nice. Then we have Mjolnir Vortex. Create a vortex that knocks back entities. So if I /summon a few husks. You do damage and you knock them back. Yeah. What's that, child? You want to attack me? Oh, sorry. Sorry, little buddy. Actually, let's wait on that. So up next, Lightning Charge. Generate Lightning Charge faster and reduce drain. Really, probably this is probably the one you want to go for first. It's the one I've been going for first. Then we have 2 skill points left. So Mjolnir Throw, Thunder Jump. Throw me or Lightning Burst or Lightning Charge. We'll do Lightning Burst last. So Mjolnir Throw, Thunder Jump. Throw Mjolnir to launch yourself, create an explosion on impact. Now this is very nice. You're going to like Thunder Jump. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? I think that's very cool. It's really sick. It's like proper as well. It's proper good. Oh god, overshot a bit. It's a non-destructive explosion as well, but obviously it does damage to entities within a certain area of effect. It's very nice indeed. I'm quite a fan. As I've said, I'm quite a fan of this power. Has been well established. And then of course we can increase our charge again. Passive. Oh, this is to passively generate lightning. Sorry. So now you can charge, but then if you use your lightning over time, it will passively regenerate. Yeah, you can see that it's only a little bit, but it's nice. It's nice. You know, if you're ever stuck and you need to get off one like quick move to stop someone from attacking you, it will do. Beam still does 5 damage though. So yeah. Let's increase our level again to level 8. Big number 8. So lightning burst. Release a burst of lightning from your hands. Now this is a nice one because this is the first time we can use our powers without needing Mjolnir. You do 6 damage. Obviously this is the only ability you have. And that's also why it's a benefit to passively generate lightning, because this does drain your lightning, and then obviously because you passively generate it, It's quite nice. So then we have the chain lightning. Throw lightning that chains between entities. This is another one you can use without Mjolnir. So you don't need Mjolnir for this. Where did that go? Oh god, oh I forgot about this. It's proper like chain lightning. Gives slowness 3 as well, which is very nice. Like if I summon a lot of husks, because you know they're the bane of my existence, may as well, you know, use them. Oh wait, no, I can't do this near the horse. It'll attack the horse. Come over here. Over in this direction. Yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And it does a decent amount of damage as well. Yeah. The power of Thor. The power of Mew Mew. I no. I couldn't think of a quote. I was trying to think of a quote. Didn't work. I was going to say compels you, but that's really a Lord of the Rings reference. Mind controlling someone. That isn't even a Lord of the Rings reference, is it? I'm just no. My excuse is it's very hot in the UK right now. Generate lightning charge much faster and reduce drain. Is that for passive generation as well? Yeah. You generate faster. Less drain. Very nice. Jubbly. Ooh. Okay, there you go. So, last but not least, we have ourselves flight. Gain the ability to fly without Mjolnir. Oh, what's that? Okay. Gain the ability to fly without Mjolnir. So let's put Mjolnir down. And let's fly. Okay. But if you're crafting something, building something, I mean, and you just fly up here, you can just do that. It makes things a whole lot easier on you, the player. And that's really the benefit, isn't it? That's what you want. You want an easier time as the player. And obviously you can still fast fly with Mjolnir, and you don't even need to do the build up now with the getting ready to throw Mjolnir. Can you throw Mjolnir like this? No, you can't. You can chain lightning like this though. Which to be fair, quite nice, being able to have one move you can do mid-flight. Now for the final ability. God mode. Enter a powerful state when lightning charge is full. You ready? You ready for this? Boom. Oh, it does damage as well. Yeah, lightning state. You do 15 damage. Every attack you make shoots lightning, and I'm going to show you this. You can do this. I want you to remember that you can do that, because it's peak. This still does, I think, 5 damage, yeah? But you can just do all of this. There's nothing that can stop you. This is probably my favourite thing to do. It's really cool. It is very cool. And then obviously it goes away once your lightning bar has drained fully. So if we just... yeah, that's... boom. There you go. But you might be thinking, LD, so that's the end of all the stuff with you know, Thor, right? And Mjolnir. No. So that's all the abilities. That's all the abilities, yes. All the abilities. All of them. But that's not the last of it. See, obviously, your stats and everything get enhanced by that. But Mjolnir has also changed. See, Mjolnir has awakened. I don't think it increases your damage at all. No, yeah, it's still 12. Well, that's not 12. It's roughly 12. But Mjolnir's awakened now. Now, you might be thinking, what's different about an awakened Mjolnir? Well, an awakened Mjolnir can become a Stormbreaker. So if I get myself a Nether Star and an Uru Ingot, you remember earlier when I said to you, you're going to need your Uru Ingot, and you probably looked at me like a crazy person. Well, here it is. Here's where you need your Uru Ingot. So Mjolnir goes in the middle. Nether Star goes on the right, and your Uru Ingot goes on the... No, okay, wrong way around. Your Uru Ingot goes on the right, and your Nether Star goes on the left, and then you can get Stormbreaker, and you get the advancement, a King's Weapon. I know, it's so cool, isn't it? And you can summon that as well. That's that you can summon that like you do Mjolnir. So yeah, you get a Stormbreaker, and Stormbreaker's pretty neat, you know. I think it does more damage. Also, I think its throws better. Yeah, it does like it throws through entities, which the other one didn't, and it comes back through entities as well, which the other one also didn't do. And I think it has a longer distance. Yeah. Also, you can call back if you throw your weapon quite far. You can call it back before it's finished throwing. Just so you know, you just press the throw key again. Although this Stormbreaker doesn't have an explicit throw ability, you can't change much of it by throwing it. It's just a throw, so you don't get a lightning throw or the bash with lightning. And I'm no expert. Well, I haven't tested this enough to tell you, but I think it might be a little bit slower on the fly. I can't fully tell you, but it feels a bit slower. It might just be subconscious. I'm just thinking it's slower when it's not, but it feels slower to me. Now, Mjolnir has its own tree. You get Stormbreaker. Stormbreaker has its own tree. We've already been over Mjolnir. Stormbreaker throw. Hold right click and release to throw. Storm Strike. Activate, jump, then activate, then jump, land to strike the ground with lightning, which is an ability. I haven't showed you that, so I'll show you it now. You hold C, you jump. Bam! I know, it's pretty sick, isn't it? Pretty cool. I know, it's very, it is, it's very fun to mess about with. Then we still have our Lightning Blast, shoot a beam of lightning from Stormbreaker, which is 6 damage. Same as our hand beams. Then we have the Bifrost. You have a teleport with this, so I love it even more than I did before. So let's say this is my home, and I set a Bifrost waypoint here. So now, if I fly into the middle of nowhere, let's go into New Isle. Got my fans kicking up a bit. Let's go into New Isle. Actually, New Isle's a bit far. Let's go into, what's this? This is the Fallout town, isn't it? I can't remember. Let's go to this boardwalk. Okay, now I need to go into this nice camera again. Righty. Okay, back off to Asgard. Back off to Asgard. Okay, no, I can't do. Okay, no, that didn't work. Well, it did work, but I tried to do a little thing. It didn't work. It's very cool. It's very cool. I thought it's very cool. Let's ignore what I tried to do a yell, but it didn't work. I don't want to be too loud. So it leaves a nice imprint on the ground. It leaves an imprint. When you do so basically, it make a landing pad out of stone. But you can just use the Bifrost to get home from wherever you are. It's very nice. You might be thinking LD. So that's everything with Stormbreaker, right? And Thor. That's everything, right? No. One more. Bring Mjolnir and Stormbreaker together and shoot a powerful beam of lightning. Now, I think you can get multiple Mjolnirs. I think you can get a few. I can't fully recollect, but I think you are capable of finding more than one. Because you can't craft Mjolnir. You can't craft Mjolnir. No, you can. Yeah, you can't craft Mjolnir. You can enchant this with sharpness. Oh my god. But yeah, so I think you can find multiple Mjolnirs. Let's give ourselves another Mjolnir. That's Mr. J. It's because the O. Let's waken this as well. Right, God Blast time. Let's actually do this with husks as well. Because they deserve it. God Blast time. I want to look a bit cool. Okay, it's probably just a damage difference. It does 10 damage. Although I will say the nice thing about... Oh, and also Stormbreaker gets the nice lightning effect as well when you go God mode. I will say what's nice about this as well is obviously if you have Mjolnir and Stormbreaker, you can just have one in your offhand and then swap at any given time. So you can get the different ability sets. Although, oh my god, I didn't even realise this. You can use the God Blast with either in your main hand. That's even more of a reason to... And, okay. You remember how I said this is probably my favourite power in Powerborne Heroes? This is definitely my favourite power in Powerborne Heroes. So let's move on to our last part, our suit scrolls. We have a few here. We've got quite a few. So many I can't even fit them all on the bar. So we have Infinity War V1, Infinity War V2, for Unworthy, for Herald of Thunder, for Avengers, for Classic, for Love and Thunder Extreme, for Love and Thunder Regular. And I think that's a typo on Extreme. Yeah, they both just say Love and Thunder. So we have the Avengers version. We have the Classic, which I thought this was the Classic, but no, this is the Classic. We have the Classic. We have the Herald of Thunder. We have the Infinity War V1, no I. Infinity War V2, I and Cape. And actually, is that? Okay, yeah, the arms are different as well. Was the cape red? Oh, cape's red. Love and Thunder, and then Love and Thunder with helmet and arms. Oh, well, sleeves. Unworthy. Unworthy looks nice. What looks nice with my skin? Not bad. Yeah, I think it's just Unworthy. Well, to be fair, the Avengers don't look too bad. Unworthy. I like Unworthy anyway, it looks nice. So yeah. You know what I'm going to be rocking at the at the Powerborne Heroes server opening. Yeah, this is what I'll be wearing. So yeah. To be clear, there isn't a Powerborne Heroes server. I don't know if there is one planned. I don't know. But I was yeah. So you got four. Very nice four. Four indeed. Four nice. Four very nice. Yeah. There you go. Four. So then we have Superman. Everyone knows a bit of Superman. I think Supergirl's coming out in the cinema soon. That'll be fun. The trailer looked good for that. Superman. So how do you get the Superman power? Well, you need to find a Kryptonian spaceship, Kryptonian pod. Boom. Got one ear. So just be careful with these because they got kryptonite on the back. So if you're a Kryptonian, you're gonna want to be careful with kryptonite. But you're gonna need your kryptonite, and I had a pickaxe that I was meant to grab that I left in here. Pickaxe. So yeah. You're gonna need this kryptonite. Also, there's a lodestone here, so you can take that if you want it. You're going to need kryptonite, and you're going to need what you find in here, which is sunstone shards. The rest of this, vanilla loot, you know. You can take it if you want. You got a free bed out of it as well. Also, you know, iron bars are expensive, and so are trapdoors made of iron, so you can take those as well. But yes, and I think that's everything with this as well. Yeah. And then we have the desert variant. because there's a desert variant as well, which I'm gonna also nick the kryptonite from. And I'm also gonna nick the sunstone shards from. Yeah. That's really what you need from these. That's all you really need. So let's go back to our presentation area. And let's get ourselves... Do I have it in here? No, in here. We need... Oh, I grabbed the kryptonite shards. I didn't think I'd gotten them. So we're going to need 2 kryptonite shards, 1 totem of undying, 2 gold ingots, and 4 sunstone shards. Now, for the ability for this, it's very fun with the very unique in the way it works, in that you hold your Kryptonian sun totem, and over time it charges sun energy. So that's how you get your energy in this. I'm not going to mess about with that. I'm just going to get this one that's really full, I believe. Yeah. So once this is full, you right click, Superman. Last Son of Krypton. So yeah, you charge sun energy over... Oh god. Okay, yeah, no. Okay. Good to know it doesn't affect me in the inventory. Okay. Alright, so. You got this power, and you charge solar energy over time. Well, apparently mine's already charged. You do 5 damage with this. Does it increase with solar energy? Or whatever. We have 28 health, 20 armor points, 16 toughness. We've got laser beams, which do 5 damage. They also break blocks and set fire to things. Oh god, no! No, the horse! Oh my god, no! Mate. Oh, okay. That's cool. Then we have Frost Breath, which gives the frozen effect and turns them into a block of ice. Yeah. Oh! So it's 10 seconds at max. Good to know, good to know. Does this melt them? No, okay. And then Kryptonian Focus. You give yourself night vision. Is this infinite night vision? Yes, infinite night vision. And then you can also use your X-ray vision. Name Cleric health 20, name Horse health 13. That's not toggleable. The X-ray vision don't last long, so if you're going to use it quick as can be. But yeah, there's your Kryptonian abilities. I need to move you because I don't want to accidentally hurt you again. So let's give ourselves some experience as Superman. 500 XP. Level 10. I'm not going to mess about with the... We're just going to get this, go for it. Not quick. Like, I don't want to get it done with. But obviously, I just want to show you all. In a most... I don't want to waste your time. Is what I'm trying to say. I'm terrible with words today. It's really hot where I am. So you increase your solar energy to 200, then to 350, then to 500, and you will also be able to charge in moonlight. Because moonlight is just obviously reflected sunlight, so that's pretty sick. So this is all just solar energy stuff. Then we have Thunderclap. Create a shockwave that knocks enemies back. Does 11.2 damage, and that is a nice effect on screen. Ahaha! You want to come at me, buddies? Do you know who I am impersonating today? Yeah, I didn't think so. You also fly, of course. Flight, one of Superman's really main things. You can fly. Then we have super speed. Toggles super speed and jump boost while sprinting. What's that? I suppose that's a higher jump. That's a bit higher. Also, this is nice. The red and blue running effect. It's very good. Very nice indeed. So that is your super speed. Then we have increased defense and increased attack damage +3, so you do 8 damage. That's nice. Then super punch. Hold right click and charge up a super punch, which is very nice. Okay, you need to hold it down all the way. You do 18 damage with that. And you can just reuse that as well. That effect. Yeah, that's a bit of a knockback effect. That's good to know. Okay, fine. So yeah, flight boost. When flying, when you've been flying for a minute, you get a flight boost. Press that, and you fly faster. Does this have an effect? No. I was hoping it might have like a steam effect when you blast water with it. So back to the review area. Okay. So, our final ability, Super Flare. Release all your solar energy in a massive blast, causing solar exhaustion. Okay. We're quite high in the air. How do I do this again? I haven't I haven't tested this in a minute. Is it Oh, that's nice. I think I have to be at max solar charge. So I'm gonna, warm up some solar energy. This is gonna be, to be fair, I'm quite excited for this item. I was a bit on the note I was having trouble deciding if I wanted to do this video today or not, just because it was recently announced in the Discord server that Spider-Man is being added, and I would sucker for some Spider-Man content, and I'd also be really excited to see how this add-on handles Spider-Man. But I had patience, and I decided no, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna when it comes out, I'll do a video on it. But I'm not gonna sit around. I'll make a video on Powerborne right now because it's all very good. I'm to be fair, I do need to do more shorter videos as a general anyway. So it'll be good. All right, let's Max. There you go. Oh, there you go. Also, if you can hear a fan in the background, I'm very sorry about that. It's just quite hot. Like in my current locale, it's quite hot. So I have to have it on in the background. Right, let's go to this mountain so I don't accidentally. Oh God, no! I just okay. There you go. No biggie. No biggie. Right, let's do this in free cam so that I can make a short out of it. As this, yeah. Right. So it's. Oh God, no! I'm surrounded. Oh my good lord! I didn't know that would happen. Damn. Okay, I'm the Watcher. Oh my God. That hasn't happened to me in ages. The Watcher appears. It's a Palladium Easter egg that appears every 33 hours. This is like. Let's get a screenshot of that. Actually, let's even. Damn, it's the Watcher. I'm gonna get like a proper. Oh, maybe I can try edit that into the background. Okay, there you go. I got a few screenshots. Right. Oh, that's very. I'm really glad I caught that on video. That's really sick. Okay. Oh, that's fun. So did this give me solar exhaustion? Also, when you're in creative, you can lock and unlock all your abilities. Oh, he's gone. I looked away for 1 second and he disappeared. Went back out to get them out. No. Let's go back. Jesus Christ. Let's go back here. Yeah, so that was the Watcher. The Watcher, he really had to watch me do that. He had to make a cameo in an LD video. Right, let's yeah. So this is everything with Kryptonian, apart from obviously yeah, I think that's everything. I'm just gonna have a look at my notes. Oh, I nearly forgot something, but I didn't forget it. There's the Kryptonian whistle, which the Kryptonian whistle you can get. I have it in here. The Kryptonian whistle you can find on a rare chance in your crash ship. The Kryptonian Whistle always has only one durability. When you use it, you get the advancement, come here, boy. And it summons Krypto the Super Dog. Yeah, there you go. I did that. It's peak. Now, this is really nice. Obviously, with Palladium, you can't make custom entities. I do not know if this is a mod add-on. Based off the effects, I'd assume it is a mod add-on. This is very cool. Very cool. You can add non-vanilla entities. I mean, you can like reskin vanilla entities. Where I would play it, I believe, but you can add custom entities. So your Krypto, he has resistance free, regeneration, water breathing, and fire resistance. It's so beautiful. This is your companion for life. You know, this guy's never going to leave you. It's only you who's going to leave him. So let's move on. We've got more abilities to go over. My adventures with Superman suit, the Cyborg, Cyborg DCAMU, Superman Justice Lord, ZSJL, Moors 2, DCEU, DCU, Superboy Prime, Absolute, and Beyond. Superman has the most skins in the add-on. So Absolute looks quite nice. Beyond looks alright. A Cyborg looks sick. Is that? Oh, that's okay. It doesn't look good with my skin because of the hair, but yeah. Cyborg DCAMU, a DCEU, a DCU. Was this meant to be? David Cornsweat's Superman. I can't. It is the DCU now. I can't remember. Okay. Justice Lord. Moors, My Adventures with Superman. V2. It's alright. A Superboy Prime. Again, looks alright. A ZSJL. Alright, again. Which one of these goes well with my to be fair, because of the nature of Superman suits, they all actually just work. You know. Really, the only thing that messes them up is the Cyborg ones, because you know that shows the underhair. Yeah, I think this looks alright. I like the silver, like arm guards and things like that. I think that looks nice. So yeah, if we're wanting to be Superman, this is probably quite a nice way to do it. Bam. So that is really everything with Superman, I believe. Again, I'm just going to go over my notes once more. I've gone over the totem. Obviously, I've gone over how you find sunstone shards and kryptonite in your crashed pod. How to craft your totem, charge it. You know, Krypto, the super dog, bestest boy. And I think that's everything. He has very decent stats, yeah, he does. Krypto does. And that's the suit. So yeah, now onto Firestorm, which is I think the newest one that's been added. Now for Firestorm, you need to make the Quantum Splicer, which requires 4 redstone flux crystals, 1 end crystal, 1 titanium ingot, 1 quartz circuit, and 2 lead ingots. Now, as I went over earlier, you can get vibranium and titanium in the vibranium meteorite, which is a Palladium thing. I showed an image of it on screen. I'll put that image on screen now just quickly again so you can see it. In case you missed it. That is what you need to find to get your vibranium and your titanium, which is obviously found beneath a heart-shaped herb. Let's slash weather clear. So, 2 lead, 1 titanium, 1 quartz, 1 end crystal, and 4 redstone flux, which creates the Quantum Splicer. The Quantum Splicer has 2 functions. 1, obviously fusing you with your Firestorm partner, and 2, locating your Firestorm partner after the first time you fused. So you have your Quantum Splicer, but how do you become Firestorm? I don't know if this works in multiplayer. I would assume it does, but I'm not 100% sure. But in survival, the way you do it, I mean in multiplayer with other players. In survival, the way you do it is you find a villager. I have a cleric here, and you need a cleric to get the item you need, the Firestorm Matrix. But you max out a villager. I've maxed out this cleric because obviously I need the Firestorm protocol. But you can do it with any maxed out villager. You drink the Firestorm protocol. It has 2 uses. You get the Firestorm mark, which becomes infinite, I believe, after... Yeah, it's infinite. And then you give the Firestorm mark to a master level villager. And they become capable of being your Firestorm partner. When you're close enough to them, you can right-click and boom, become Firestorm. I need to turn off skinless mode again. So yeah, I'm Firestorm now. I did that. I like to do it with a well, you can either do it with your favourite master villager, because you can still trade with them and you can take them places with you, or you can do it with you can do it with a, I guess, a librarian, if you want to have like the old professor and, you know, whatever thing going on. So base, you have 20 armor points and 16 toughness. You do 5 damage, and you have a beam that does 5 damage, which has a very nice effect on it. Look at that! Look at that! That's lovely. Let's see. Start at level 0, as you always do, and then we're good again. I'm just gonna, you know, do it like this. So, I'll pass control. Hold sync to pass Firestorm control to a merged player partner. Yeah, so obviously I'm doing this in survival, so I can't show you this, but this does have multiplayer functionality. So that's cool. That's good to know. That's cool. Fireball. Fireball. Hold right click. Boom. Does 8 damage. Then we have Atomic Shield. Hold to create a shield around yourself, converts absorbed explosions into fusion energy. And then obviously Nuclear Physiology, Hunger Drain becomes less. Okay, that's what we're going to do as well. You can fly, of course. And this has a nice trail as well. TNT. Redstone. Okay. Did that increase my energy? I think it did. I couldn't really see. You will have seen. Anyway, that's really all that matters. Boom. So you have your shield. Then of course, fire aspect. Set entities on fire with your attacks, which is very nice for food. Nuclear Physiology. Hold sneak while holding an item in your offhand to cook it. Does this work with raw ores as well? Let's have a look. Let's get raw pork chop and let's get raw iron. Does that work on? Okay, oh, it does. And then raw pork chop. Okay, so you just become oh, didn't mean to do that. An infinite smelter. So be careful when right clicking, just in case. Blazing Strike. Launch upwards, then crash down to create a fiery explosion. Right, okay. Time for another short level thing. Okay, let's just do this in free cam. What was it? C. Boom. Okay, there you go. Right. Now, okay, that's pretty useless because I need to show you what it does to a dummy. But it recharges quick anyway. 19 damage! Just create a lot of fire though. Be careful if you have a wooden house. 19 damage. That's pretty decent. That's very decent. Oh, hi, mate. Oh, this is what... Okay. Well, I was going to go over at the end. This is one way to get suit scrolls. I'm going to explicitly go over them at the end, but you can get them from Wandering Traders. So yeah. Nuclear Physiology. This increases your max fusion energy. Charged Fireball. Hold right click to charge and release a massive fireball. So instead of just having the same level do this, and it gets bigger. And I think depend. Oh, dear Lord. BRB fixed. Okay, let's do this one more time. Up here. Okay. Gets bigger. That's the max size. 15.2. Now, obviously, I can't see what it is because it blows up the ground that this is on. If I... okay, I guess I have to have a certain amount of energy before I can do it at the max level again. Molecular shift. Hold shift and release to teleport through blocks. This is a weird one. But I mean, it's cool, but it's weird. But yeah, I was going to say, what's the limit? Okay. So hold the ability here and release. Okay, good to know. So yeah, you can teleport through blocks as well for a certain amount. That's nice. And then nuclear overdrive. Enter a powerful state when fusion energy is full, temporarily enhancing your abilities. Slash Powerborne Heroes. It's from Powerborne. Set property, me. Energy bar Firestorm. 500. Okay, there you go. Nuclear fission mode. All double beams. Shield gives regen now. This has a bit more of a bigger fire amount. That tree is going to catch fire. And what can I teleport through more blocks? Wait, do I what? So can I just teleport anywhere? Okay, so it's just a regular teleport that I can so happen to teleport through blocks. Okay, see, that's pretty nice. I like it as it goes. Decent. Does it increase the Oh god. Okay. Well, that I think that okay. Does it increase the regular one? No, that's still 8 damage. Okay. You do decent damage basically. Pretty nice as it goes. It all works out. You can't de-transform. Well, oh wait, okay, you can de-transform. It just you have to shift. Okay, that's good to know. You can also de-transform by removing the quantum splicer, but that's a bit iffy. I'm gonna set this to 0. There you go. So, split. And now I can also locate my boy. Oh! Oh! Okay, that's really cool. When I locate him, he comes towards me. Wait, do I have to be a certain level close? Okay, yeah, when you get close enough, he starts walking towards you. That's pretty sick. Then you just go back to Firestorm. And then you obviously passively generate energy over time. So, I mean, I think that's everything with Firestorm as well. Firestorm Protocol, Cleric. The Protocol, yeah, used twice. I went over the abilities. So, the suit variants is the last thing I have to go over. There's 3. Deathstorm, CW, and Classic. So, Classic. Looks alright. CW. Looks alright. Deathstorm. Looks alright. I'm saying looks alright a lot. He's got. Is he grinning? I think he's grinning. I can't tell. Okay, I probably shouldn't. I'm not gonna do the CW one. This isn't too bad. And then. No, we're not gonna do the CW one. Yeah. No. To be fair, my skin doesn't suit any of these. Like, it doesn't work. Hey, this is very powerful. You are very powerful with this. Like, I would use this on a server if I had this on a server, or even in survival. I would use this power. Obviously, I prefer Thor, but I think at this point, Thor's just blown me out of the water with that one. It's really cool. I really like it. So yeah, I like the location feature. How you can locate someone. I like that functionality. I think that's pretty cool. How far away does that... Like, if I'm all the way over here... Oh, and it's toggleable. It does work with that. Okay. That's pretty nice. You can be quite far. Well, can I be quite far? Like, if I'm all the way on the other side of town... And I activate this... Well, I can't see the highlight, but it's pointing me in the direction of my villager. So yeah, that's pretty nice. That's pretty neat. This is actually really cool. I was testing with this and I thought this is really cool. It's really cool. Like, it's not even like one of those... Like, this isn't even me over-exaggerating. Sometimes I do find myself over-exaggerating a bit in videos because I'm just a fan of the medium and everything with Palladium. But this is really cool. Like, really sick. Yeah. Hi, buddy. And you can use other powers with the Firestorm Protocol effect, Firestorm Mark. You can't get rid of it. The only thing I don't like is... I think what... Oh, never mind. It's just him. I thought I had a constant bubble effect. Resistance 3 ain't bad either. But yeah. So, I'm going to slash effect clear, just because I don't know if it'll have a negative effect on my next power. Oh. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm so sorry. Oh, he still has the Firestorm Mark. I've just broken the bond. If you die, do you break the bond? Do you lose the effect? Probably. So yeah, Sentry. The Sentry. You know, I think we've all seen the Thunderbolts at this point. I think a few of us at least know who the Sentry is. So how do you get a Sentry? Well, you need a brewing stand. You need awkward potions and obviously a blaze powder. And you need a god apple or enchanted golden apple. People don't call them god apples anymore, do they? You put it in here. Oh, you can't have more than one. Okay, that's good. I thought I could cheat the system. To be fair, you don't need more than one. You only need one Sentry at a time. So yeah, this is getting brewed, and this will give me the Golden Sentry Serum. Got local brewery. That's just a basic Minecraft advancement. So you get this and you think, okay, Sweldy, this is like a super soldier serum, right? What do I craft this with a tailoring bench? Do I consume this to become the Sentry? No. Although consuming this is the infinite unstable radiance, and that's what you need really. So you're now unstable and radiant. Well, you're always radiant, but now you're unstable as well. And aren't the best people just, you know, isn't that just the best? Okay. It's time for a really sick feature. Okay. You know, did it work? Oh my god! Damn! 20 health plus 20, what are they called? The, absorption hearts. Okay, I am the Sentry. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. So you got your beam. And you also got your telekinesis. I'm at 6 XP right now. If I use telekinesis for a bit, I think you'll notice... Yeah, you gain experience by using telekinesis. I'm not going to do it to you because you know, you're my boy. I'm going to summon a goddamn husk because I don't like them. Hey, buddy. So with husks, or with any entity using this, Oh, okay, I already did it on accident. You punch whilst holding them telekinetically and you throw them into the air. You can do that with any entity you want. And then there's also beam as well. Can you hold them and then shoot beam? No, you can. So yeah, killing entities with your beam does get you a lot of experience as well. But as I've been over, I'm just gonna cheat in the experience. You know, like all the, like they did back in the day. I'm gonna cheat. You know, like when Minecraft YouTubers used to go mining for diamonds off screen. Okay. So, photonic strike. Need a dummy. Photonic strike. Boom. So I go here. Yeah, blast into the air. 29 damage. You also do 5 damage generally. Yeah, brilliant that is. And you regenerate your absorption hearts, which is just nice. 20 absorption hearts. Super speed. Toggle speed and jump boost while sprinting. This has a nice run effect as well. And you jump a bit higher. Obviously you can fly as well. Defense upgrade plus 50, damage upgrade plus 3, so you do 8. You're basically Superman. Only your beams, I think, they're actually the same. But telekinesis is quite nice. Flight boost and photonic force field. So flight boost is the same as the Superman one, where obviously you press V and then you go faster, which is, you know, quite nice, quite nice indeed. And then we have the photonic shield. Lastly, not lastly, but you know, last ability on air, which is a shield, which gives you regeneration whilst you have it on, and it's just quite nice generally. You can toggle this as well. So yeah, and then of course, it wouldn't be Sentry without Depression, the Void. Gain Void Corruption when you take damage. They hurt me. So I have an intrusive force. Oh, I've got superpowers in it. Damn. Yeah. You gain... It's decent, the amount you gain. Then we have the next upgrade. Gain Void Corruption when you kill entities. Yeah. Boom, I'm gaining void energy. And then I think the most realistic out of all of these, and these aren't good, but I think the most realistic to you, gain void corruption while in complete darkness. We all know what that's like. No. Yeah. Where are you watching this video from again? No. Yeah, I'm gonna go to my hole in the wall. Why is this? Oh, because I got night vision. I'm in complete darkness. Am I gaining void energy? Can I do slash property get slash Powerborne? No, I can't. What's my light level? Where's light level again? Culling? No. Light 0. Okay, I'm assuming that yeah, that's the indicator. We're just going to assume that's working. Boom. So yeah, I'm a cheat again. So the void, all-consuming, ever-consuming. Slash Powerborne set property void. Is it what? 200? It's 200. 200. Advancement made. Embrace the void. There you go. So you got your beam, does 7 damage, and it gives the void effect. You got your punch, it still does 8 damage. You got this. I don't fully understand what it is, but it gives you the darkness effect and wither. And it also, you summon husks that attack everyone. I wish I didn't know they were husks. They don't look like them, but obviously I have a deep hatred for husks. I can't let you attack my mate the villager, so I've got to deal with you. Okay, there you go. So yeah, you got darkness causing, and then I think if you break one of these, well, I think you can. Okay, maybe you can. I thought you could break one of these. I know. I guess it just disappears after a while. I think I was in creative when I broke one of these, and it made the thing disappear. Then we have Void Step, which is really just teleporting. Nice teleport as well. Also, this is a nice look. And then let's summon. Oh, also good passive entities run from you. Yeah. Passive entities run away from you. They don't like you anymore. You're their enemy now. This lasts 30 minutes, by the way. You become the Void for 30 minutes. You got your telekinesis still. You got your Void Step. You got your Shadow Step. You got your Darkness Projection, and then the last one, last but certainly not least, flat stand. Though. You make them flat. You make them voidified. 30 minutes of void banishment. I think you can do that to your mates. Obviously, it has a bit of a cooldown, which makes sense. But, you know, you're taking away 30 minutes of someone's playtime. Better hope they have milk on them. So yeah, that's the void. And then once 30 minutes have passed, your bar goes back down to 0. I'm cheating. You unlock the Void Merged accessory. I think this is the only accessory that is unlocked via ability progression, if I remember correctly. I don't think any of the others unlocked on anything other than suit scrolls. So it's sort of special in that way. Oh! Okay, well he de-transformed when I de-transformed. That's good to know. So then we can get our suit scrolls. There's 4 for Sentry. Warzone, Horseman of Death, MCU, and Black and Gold. So just to recollect you, the basic version, Black and Gold, which looks quite nice. Although the cape isn't black, that's my only note. The cape isn't black, which it bugs me a bit. I don't know why it does. I don't know why. The Horseman of Death. Well, it's probably because we can see that the cape color can be changed with the Horseman of Death. MCU, which is you know my boy Bob. He's got his MCU look. The Warzone. Oh, is that his name? Is his name the Warzone in whatever universe this is? Yeah. Do any of these work with my skin? Really, this ain't bad. Again, it's like the Superman suits. Most of them work because they don't change my face at all. I like how the MCU version looks. So yeah, I think that's everything with the Sentry. You have the Void. I showed you the Void abilities. These customization options. I told you passive mobs run away from you in fear. You revert after 30 minutes. Then obviously you become the Void again once you refill your bar. To be fair, I think that's everything. Yeah, so that is everything with this add-on. Obviously, I just need to explain to you how you get suit scrolls. So let's put this all back on. How do you get suit scrolls? I hear you say. I hear you ask out of curiosity. So I'm going to tell you. I just need to put the sun totem back because it'll bug me when I'm editing. Because I'm going to make. Obviously, I make the thumbnails, so I need to. I didn't know if you knew this, but I don't have an editor. It's just me. I didn't know if that was obvious. I'm sure that wasn't obvious at all to you. But yeah, So you get suit scrolls by killing certain hostile mobs. I couldn't find a list of the hostile mobs you had to kill, and as we've been over, trading with the wandering traders to get different suit scrolls. So that's an option for you. And that is, I believe, everything with this add-on. or a mod add-on maybe. Again, I haven't checked if it's a mod add-on or not. It seems like a mod add-on, but I don't want to just say it's a mod add-on and be wrong. So, let's move on to the outro. See you there. Righty. Well, I've been LD. This has been Powerborne Heroes by Runnyhero. It is a very good add-on. It's very well put together, really. I can sing its praises. I'm very pleased. I was very pleased with it. Like I was hearing people saying about how good it was, and I'd seen them saying like it was quite good, and I was like, oh, I mean, sure, yeah, it's probably another Palladium add-on, you know. They're all good, but obviously, you know, it's Minecraft. I'm not going to get like massively my hopes up or anything in modern Minecraft, where modding's usually a bit naff in modern day and age. This, not naff, it's all right, but you know. But this was, I'm very impressed with this. It's all very nice. I mean, I'm usually quite impressed. There's some Palladium add-ons that usually quite impress me, and this is up there, probably up there on one I'm going to recommend to people. If they ask, oh, what Palladium add-ons would you recommend? I'm going to say, oh, Powerborne Heroes. Quite good. So, with that, the mod, as well as the map, will be in the description below. There'll be a wiki, if there is a wiki. I should have really checked if there was a wiki. I figured this all out by just playing around with it, which I'm impressed with, especially considering I usually have to look at wikis for certain things just to figure things out. But with this, it was all very intuitive. I was able to figure it out just by testing with it for like a day or two. Like I got it, most of it, if not all of it, down. So I'm well impressed with all that. So yes, if there's a wiki, it'll be linked in the description below. And again, now that I've said it publicly, so I have to do it, I'm going to ask Runnyhero if you want to link like a Discord or anything in the description of this video. And with that, I will be leaving you. So have a lovely rest of the day. You consider checking out maybe more of my videos if you want to, maybe liking and subscribing. And bye!